Welcome back, everyone. Another beer review here in Baldwin, California with Eric and Jose. This one we're going to be doing a sour and Belgian style, starting with the Bruery, Preservation Society.
Farmhouse, technically.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, it's a farmhouse Saison, Belgian. Preservation Series. Saison, that's going to be a mouthful. Saison Tonnellerie?
Tonnellerie sounds
Tonnellerie? I think they said this is supposed to be like a French sort of style or something like that. So 6.7 ABV. This is very golden. A little bit of head on yours. Not bad though.
Pretty good.
Looks like lager or Pilsner kind of.
Smells farmhousey.
Yes, it does. Smells very farmhousey. All right, so very lagery.
It does smell lagery, kind of skunky in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. There's some. It's got some good effervescence, which is that bubbly sort of quality carbonation to it.
Yeasty a little bit.
Like, yeah, it smells a little like a Belgian, pretty much, just like how it is. There's some slight sweetness in that, in the smell. So. See how it is.
Cheers. You know what? That's very good.
This is very good. This almost has a banana, like a fermented banana quality to it. It's really good though. A little spicy. It's pretty light bodied. It's kind of a light medium. No, I'd say it's not quite medium body. It's sort of in between a light and a medium body. But it's
very spicy.
It is. Yeah, towards the end you get a lot of spicy notes, and I kind of like that. It's sort of, but not really. Reminds me of how sometimes spicier it has that. You know, like triples have that sort of after taste with the spiciness, and it sort of lingers on your tongue. You know, it kind of reminds me of that, but not a triple.
This feels like it's gonna get too sour or too. Too sour, and it just doesn't, and it's very refreshing and it tastes good.
I really like the shape of their bottle. It's kind of cool. It reminds me of like, you know, champagne or something. By the way, this is 100% brewed in oak barrel. Yeah, can't talk. Oak barrels, which is kind of cool. It kind of allows for that sort of soury notes in it, but it's not exactly a sour, I guess. So it's really good though. This is actually probably one of the better Saisons that I've had.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to give this a solid... I'm torn between a 7 and an 8, maybe leaning more towards an 8. It's very good. The smell's not bad. The taste is very delicious. I like how refreshing it is. I like the light bodiness it has, the zestiness, kind of like a lemony zestiness. Very refreshing, and I like the spiciness. I'm not sure about the price. It's $15.
Oh yeah, I didn't even check that. Yeah, Mickey's Liquor, $15. So.
Yeah,
I think it's mostly because it is a Preservation Society series.
Yeah,
that's kind of what you're paying for, because that exclusivity of getting those beers. So you know, I give it to me it was pretty much a solid 8. I kind of liked it. It was seriously better Saison than I've had recently. So it's pretty good. I liked it a lot. I don't know about that price though. I don't see myself constantly getting that, because I mean, like for $15 I can get, you know, something else, which might appeal to my palate a little bit more. So it's kind of up there. It's sort of like right bordering on like shit, you know. You know, it's right up there. So that's kind of what I say. So a good solid 8. It's a good beer. It's a good Saison. So pick it up.
Temptation, Russian River, 7.5 ABV. This says here sour ale, barrel aged 9 to 12 months. This goes out to Bruce. I got it through him. So I believe this is like $13, $14. That's at the brewery.
At the brewery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty clear.
That's extremely clear. It looks like apple juice almost.
Yeah. This is my first sour from Russian River. Slowly getting into them, but reluctantly.
Yeah, just because, you know, you need to expand your palate. I think
Yeah.
it's important, you know, just to pick up certain notes and things. It's got some floaties in there.
Holy crap, this looks like Bud Light.
I get like small, like floaties. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know if that helped or not. But oh yeah, it's you can smell the sourness.
Oh,
on
this smells like
smells-
wine.
a slight. You can smell that sort of vinegary,
Yeah.
you know, ness to it. That sort of acidity that it has. See, I'm picking up
Smells very different from the one we just had.
That's which was that one was aged in a year too, or about a year or whatever.
Let's see.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No, it was like apples. I don't know.
Wow. This is very good.
Very sour. Tart. It goes from sour to tart, which is weird. Because normally you go from... Well, not normally, but... Normally you can do tart. It goes stronger as you go, but this one kind of goes down. It's like, bam! And then, bam. This is very reminiscent of, like, wine, for sure. It has that sort of acidity, you know, quality to it. And it's throughout. It's throughout the entire thing.
I was going to say it's very acidic, very carbonated.
It has some sort of like it's very strong and tart in the front, and then it's got these really mild, fruity, sort of slightly sweet notes in the back.
Yes.
You know,
Sours for sure aren't my favorite, and haven't tried too many, but I can tell that this is very good, and it is very fruity, even though it's very the acidic taste is very pronounced and kind of takes over everything else, but I can still tell like the fruitiness fucking fine. And it's very good. I like it. It seems like it's the limit of what my palate can taste.
Okay.
You know, anything more sour than this, and I don't think I would like it very much.
This one I liked, so I kind of want to say this is almost like an 8-9 for me. I'm kind of leaning more towards a 9 because this one was extremely balanced compared to some of the other ones that I've had were very sour, and it could be just because of the fact that my palate wasn't developed enough for it. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say this is a 9 for me. It's exactly a 9. It's exactly where I need to be. It's not, but I won't give it a 10 just because it's kind of, to me, that sweet. Those other characteristics don't come through enough. You really have to search for them, you know. So that's the only drawback. Other than that, it's really good. I really like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like an 8.5. This is the best sour I've had so far, and I've had the flights at the brewery, and they're kind of like, I just couldn't. There wasn't any that I can say that I really liked. Some were just more tolerable than others, but this is very good. It's very fruity and it's just very well balanced. And for a sour novice, I love it. It's the best sour I've had. I can't give it a 9. Well, maybe it is a 9, but I can't give it a 10 because I don't feel like I've had enough under my belt to say something is the best sour. But as far as I've had, this is the best.
Pretty good. I like it a lot. It's nice and juicy.
It is.
All right. So until next time, more onto this journey of sours. So we'll see where this takes us.
Yeah.
Hopefully, more sours and other stuff. All right, everyone. Cheers.
See you later.